Hello! Looking at 9.3 now. We're going to multiply and divide our rational functions, which really just means multiplying and dividing our fractions with all the crazy mess in it. So first thing we're going to do is, with multiplying, is we're just going to factor some stuff up and kind of go through everything that we did before. So none of this stuff is really all that new. Just at the very end here, you want to leave things factored, which means don't multiply stuff out, and it'll all make sense here in a moment. So when we're multiplying two fractions, it's just like putting these two things together here. So we're going to multiply, and it's just multiplying them all. If you want to put parentheses around them because that makes you feel good, that's fine. But once we do that, now we can cancel my 2 and my 2 here, and leave us with 5 over 3. And that's essentially all we're going to do here with these things. It's kind of like just put parentheses around them. Here, 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 here. Make it one big, long fraction, because multiplying just multiplies them together. And what can we cancel out? 5 goes into 15 3 times, so that becomes a 3 there. X squared over x cubed, that's kind of like xx over xxx. Two of them cancel and leave one on the bottom, so I'm going to cancel this guy out, and I'm just going to cross him out and make it a 1 basically. So on top I've got a 2 and a 3, makes 6, and on bottom just that x is left over. There we go. Alright. So, moving along, what we got right here, we're going to just go ahead and kind of just make it all into one big fraction. Everything's all multiplying. Now nothing's really going to cancel for us, so what we need to do is we need to factor some stuff first. So it's kind of like this guy is going to factor into 8 times x minus 1. This guy here is going to factor into 9 times x minus 1. So when we put all our stuff together now, we've got an 8 out front. We've got x minus 1, 7 times x squared, an x here times my 9, and my x minus 1. So it's kind of just all these things. We got these guys, this, everything all in here. Now since it's all in parentheses, we can cancel stuff as we want to. X minus 1 and x minus 1 are going to go away. My x squared here is going to cancel with my x on the bottom. And I'm left with the 8 and my 7x on top and my 9 on the bottom. 7 times 8 is 56x on top then, and 9 on bottom. Alright, so on this problem there's a whole bunch of things going on top and bottom. So we want to factor things individually. Here, 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 here. And just kind of think about each one, what we can do, what we can take out. I'm going to write my 40xy squared is still there. What can I factor out of this is going to be an 8, so times an 8, x minus 10. Here that's going to be an x plus 10, x minus 10, difference of squares because this is a perfect square. And then my 5x squared y squared. So now we're going to go through and cancel as much as we possibly can. X minus 10 is on top and bottom. My x here will cancel with that. 5 definitely goes into 48 times. And a y squared and a y squared is going to go away. Goodness, what's left? 8 and 8 makes 64 on top. And my bottom, what do I got? I got this x here and my x plus 10 from here. Alright, this looks like a good time. So let's just factor each one of these things. It's just multiplies to 6 is going to be what? X plus 3 and x plus 2. 2 times 3 makes 6 and 2 plus 3 makes 5. Here that's going to be an x factored out of x plus 5. So that kind of just redoes all of those. Down here we've got a x plus 5, x plus 2 multiplies to 10 and adds up to 7. X plus 3, x plus 4 down here multiplies to 12 and adds up to 7. Wow, that's a whole bunch of crap. Can I just drag all that? Yeah, let's put all that and put all that. Ah, hey, look at that. Magic. So this is what we got left. X plus 3 is going to go away here and here. X plus 2 here and here. And X plus 5 here and here. Leaves me these. Alright, so next is dividing some fractions. We're just going to be doing the exact same thing, only we have to do this first step of flipping things over. Remember, when you divide by a fraction, you just really multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to take these two and flip it over. So this becomes 2 over 9 times 3 over 8. And then we go about our normal. That becomes 1 and 4, and that becomes 3 and 1 there, which gives us 1 over 12, because we multiply those guys and do wonderful things with our fractions. So here, we're just going to get 2x squared over 3. And it's going to make it all one thing. We're going to flip these guys over. So times 12 on top and times x cubed on the bottom. And 3 and a 12, that's going to leave a 4 here and a 1 there. X squared will leave just 1x on the bottom. 2 times 4 makes 8 on top, and just plain x on the bottom. And isn't this great fun? Who'd have thought months ago you'd look at something like this and think, oh God, maybe I do kind of know what to do. So, I'm going to factor this guy right here. What does he make? That's x plus 7 and 7, right? X plus 7, x plus 7, look at that. So we got x plus 7, x plus 7. And on the bottom we still have x plus 7. Alright, now these ones are going to flip. So this, which becomes x plus 7, x minus 7, is going to go to the bottom. And this, which is going to be 7 times x minus 7. Whoa, that started to look like a plus sign. Minus 7 there. Alright, so that happened. Now we get to cancel. And hopefully you see this was just this from the bottom that got put up top. And this was just my top got put at bottom in order to make my division into multiply. So who's gone? X plus 7, x plus 7 gone. X plus 7, x plus 7 gone. X minus 7, x minus 7 gone. 7 is left. All by himself. 7. I had a college professor a long time ago that he would do, what did he have? Calculus 2. And he would make huge long calculus problems come out to 7 and get so excited and be like, 7, 7, 7. But he also had a voice box in his throat because he smoked. Don't smoke. It's not good for you. Your voice ends up sounding like mine just because I talk all day. Alright, so this thing, we're going to flip these guys over. I'm going to factor this here first, what makes it 35, and multiplies to make my 12. That's going to be what? 7 and 5, right? So that's an x plus 7, x plus 5. Now my bottom guy is going to be, what's that? 5 and 9. X plus 9, x plus 5. Again, looking at what multiplies your back number but adds up to your middle number. Alright, so now my another top thing, since we're switching, this is going to go to my top. What multiplies to 81 and adds up to 18 is going to be x plus 9, x plus 9. And then this is going to go to the bottom, is going to be x, because they both have an x in common, times x plus 7. Look at that. Greatness. Alright, I got an x plus 5 and x plus 5, a plus 9 and plus 9, a plus 7 plus 7. So this guy's left, x plus 9, and this lonely x at the bottom. Now don't be the kid that goes and does all this great work and then tries to cancel out these x's at the end. Oh, I feel so bad for that kid. Don't be that kid. Oh no, I said it again. Dang. Killing myself. Hey, look at that. We're all done. I think you got a sample CCSD question on there for you, but give it a try. And here's a hint, the answer is D. So work it out, see if you can get D. Be amazing. Make some good choices. And we'll see you back at school.